Hey guys, welcome to another 1/6 Galaxies video. Today we are going to be taking a look at MMS 621, the Death Trooper Black Chrome version. Alright, so straight away we can see that exclusive Hot Toys logo. If you ordered yours through Sideshow, it's going to be replaced by that Sideshow logo. However, I've heard that Sideshow are cancelling a lot of these things. Whether or not that means that they are actually coming to Australia, I don't know. But it's just something I've seen. The exclusive stickered Boba Fett, somebody in the group had it cancelled earlier in the week for no reason whatsoever, and everything refunded, including the deposit. So that's rather unfortunate. Also, there was that email that went out this morning where if you had registered for it, you could have ordered the Chrome Trooper, the silver Chrome Stormtrooper, sorry, from Sideshow. Again, I don't know what the pricing of that is because I forgot to register, but I mean, I just paid the $600 to get in from Hong Kong, just so I didn't have to worry about anything. And I mean, some of the Sideshow shipping and taxes lately have just been insane. Unless you're using a mail forwarder, you're going to be paying $600 for figures like Cable from Sideshow anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, so we do see that Hot Toys exclusive sticker, and then we have an image of the figure itself, because it's that standard Star Wars style shoebox that we always get. Another picture of the figure, this time on a banner, MMS 621 Death Trooper Chrome Black version. Spinning it around to the side, we do get another picture of the figure, this time with the blaster up and the eyes kind of green to show the fact that this guy does have a light up feature. And then continuing around the other side, the original picture just continues, and then it's black chrome, and then gives us all the information again. So again, just the rather simple boxes that we're used to with Star Wars, but it does the job. And you can see straight away that this guy is going to be a different color than what we're used to seeing. Alrighty, so when we, the back obviously has your logos and choking information and everything. When we lift up the box, we do get the insert, which shows two of the troopers, and of course highlighting the light up feature there, which is quite nice. And again, it just tells us that it's 621, etc. And again, the way the pictures take, they're trying to highlight the color difference there. Alrighty, so we do get a variety of hands. Now, I don't know how well this is going to come across, but basically this guy is very shiny and very glossy. So we get the waving, gesturing hand that we get with a lot of troopers these days, which is fine. We do get a trigger hand for both right and left, which is very nice. Now you can probably see the black sort of changing color as we go through, and that's the light hitting just how glossy this guy is. As I said, I tried to describe it in one of the group chats, and the coloring, even if you watch Sideshow's video, the coloring is just weird. Like, it's nice, but under lights, the chrome just goes a little bit weird, and I think that's probably the base color or whatever they used to make it so reflective. So that hand there, I would assume, is to help hold the underbar of the blaster maybe. And then of course we get the right and left fists, which again have that really nice glossy metallic armor, and then you just get the glove on the inside, still really nicely detailed, but obviously you do want to be careful of that gloss. So now, since we've done with the hands, there are obviously two relaxed hands on the figure already. I haven't swapped those out yet. We do get the blaster, which is looking very nice and very weathered. Super detailed and super awesome as always. I think we get different levels of weatheredness each time we get this blaster, which is really quite nice. And then of course we have the Death Trooper rifle itself, which again Looks very nice. It's got all the detailing, not as much weathering as the other blaster, but superheated with the blast would come out. Bit of weathering, and overall some really nice detailing. And of course we have the strap that you can use if you so choose. We also get with this guy the display stand that we get with most of the Chrome guys. This time it does just say Death Trooper on it, but Imperial logo, nice and glossy. What you would expect, so that way he does match the other Chrome figures before him, because it would be a shame to get him and then not have a logo display stand like everything else. Now I have not put the batteries in this guy yet, simply for the fact that I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not wearing gloves. So I'm going to dip my gloves out once I finish doing this video and I set him up properly. So yeah, that's just the reason for that. Now, so you can see that this guy, and we will bring the original, we'll bring the Mandalorian Death Trooper out just so you can see the difference. But yeah, straight away you can see that this guy is very reflective and very glossy, but under the lights he won't really appear black. And I think that's to do with the reflective surface taking in the color of the light. But you can see he does have that really nice helmet. The batteries that just lifts off and the batteries go in there as per normal, and he also does have the side headlamp coming down. You can see this guy does have the same undersuit as the others, I would say. And he has those straps as well. They obviously haven't chromed the straps, but I think that's fine. None of the other undersuit figures have a chrome undersuit, so that's fine. So continuing around, we can see that he's just glossy all over. Again, going down, you can see the detail in the forearm armor and then the leg armor. Of course, more of that undersuit. The straps going down the front of the figure. So he doesn't have any of that heavy gear because he's not a specialist, which is fine. I don't think you would want that for this figure, because I think anything that you're going to be putting on him or messing with is just going to wreck the chrome, and you definitely do not want to do that. So thermodynamic, etc. we can see again carrying down. Of course, the other side, you can see the other gauntlet weapon there. And then of course back to the front. So yeah, overall he's quite a nice looking figure, and I think he is going to fit in quite well. Obviously he is a little bit expensive depending on where you plan on picking him up from. I was lucky enough to get mine through Stark Toys before the prices for these guys went crazy. And so yeah, an extra Death Trooper is an extra Death Trooper. So I'm just going to bring out the standard guy, who is holding the blaster. Now the other thing, and we'll get into that in a sec, the other thing I did notice with this guy is that he doesn't have the holster for holding the blaster. Now I haven't gone through the instructions, so I don't know if there is a magnet in here or anything somewhere, or whether or not because of the chrome they just wanted to leave that off this time around. I would have thought that maybe they did want to just ditch the strap, as like I said, you definitely don't want anything hitting the side of the chrome, and that blaster would definitely do that. Oh, cool. Alright, so as you can see, he is much more reflective than his counterpart, but as I said, you can see that the chrome isn't necessarily black under the lights, so that you can see what I mean with that straight away. But yeah, the normal Death Troopers are really glossy, but they're not overly reflective. You can just see how much more reflective the chrome guy is than the Mando version. And I know the Mando version does have the weathering in between the gaps in the armor to show that he's been out in the desert or whatever. But either way, that's just a comparison in the coloring. They've changed the color of his buckle there. The straps remain the same color. And yeah, same undersuit, etc. So yeah, that was just a quick comparison for you guys. You can see that. Overall, I own every Hot Toys Stormtrooper and every Sideshow Stormtrooper that they've commercially released. So getting this guy was kind of being a completist. Overall, if you don't have too many Death Troopers, I'd say if you can pick him up cheap enough, get him. Otherwise, if you're not too fussed on the metallic stuff, and that's fine. As people mention, like having a golden Stormtrooper, a silver Stormtrooper, and a copper Stormtrooper isn't screen accurate at all, nor is porcelain Trooper from a few years back. But they're just nice to have, and they fill out your Trooper collection. Like, at least if you, I mean, I know porcelain, people will think that's a bit of a weird thing to have, but I mean, it adds a spot and thickens up the army. So your army building, while not necessarily buying heaps of the same figure, because the only figure that I have doubles of is the Praetorian Guard, the Royal Guard. I have the Toys R Us exclusive Hong Kong Executioner and the normal Executioner, and then the 501st guys. Other than that, apologies. Other than that, my army building is just having one of every trooper, or at least one of every trooper, and I buy the deluxe and the standard to do that, unless it's a 2-pack, in which case I just buy the 2-pack because you're getting both figures anyway. But yeah, it's just something that I like doing because I think having all the troopers together is just so awesome. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This has been a quick look at MMS 621 Death Trooper Black Chrome version. I am going to be doing the pop culture update for you guys to keep your eyes on, probably Thursday maybe. If not, I'll do it tonight, see how things go. And then I'll do the collection update at some stage this week too. Other than that, it's going to be quiet. Thankfully, it's going to be quiet until the next range of icon stuff starts coming in. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.